Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I am Chad, the Reseller Rockefeller. For all of you that just stopped in and you have no clue who I am or what I do, I am a full-time reseller. I've been buying and selling stuff for about 15 years, and this is my YouTube channel. I pretty much talk about reselling. I talk about items. I talk about things that you should be doing, things that you shouldn't be doing. I talk about eBay, Amazon. We talk about pretty much everything and anything as long as it has to do with reselling. So welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back to the channel if you've already been here. And if you have not already subscribed, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Also hit that bell notification so you can get notified when or if I do ever upload a video. Anyways, today's video we're going to be doing a bunch of different things. We're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff. I'm going to be showing you something that I just did the other week for my photos. Well, for only some of my photos, and it's a pretty unique thing. There's also a few other resellers out there that have already been doing this and use this method of taking pictures. It's actually something that you have to make, but it's very cool. So if you want to see that, stick around. That's going to be later on in the video. I'm also going to be showing you a haul video of the stuff that I picked up this past Saturday at yard sales and estate sales. I did go out and I seen a fellow viewer of mine out there at a yard sales, and it's Backcountry Sportsman. He's on YouTube and he views my channels and always comments, and I want to say it was really nice to meet you. I don't really come across too many people that view my channel too much because the town that I live in, there's not a whole lot of resellers, but there definitely is a good handful of resellers, and I pretty much know everybody, and now I know you, so I really appreciate it, and I hope you're out there and I hope you're watching this video. So yeah, I'm going to show you some items that I picked up over the weekend. I went out to a couple of garage sales, went out to some estate sales. I did get some items. I found some pretty good stuff, so I'm going to be showing you that. The updated shipping prices, man, those things they're getting extremely high. I definitely noticed it because a lot of my lighter items that were going first class, every time they're selling, I'm starting to realize that I'm a little short on shipping. So I need to go in and I need to revise a couple of listings. Well, at least a couple hundred listings, because a lot of my listings are set at like $3, $2.88. Those are for small, items that are going to be going first class. And now for some reason, because of these high shipping prices, when these items are selling, I'm losing about 40 cents because my shipping prices are just a little too low. So I need to go in, I need to revise those listings and fix that so I'm not losing money on the shipping. Let's jump right into it. We're going to go on to the garage and I'm going to show you the items that I picked up this past Saturday at garage sales. Alrighty, we are in my warehouse and I'm going to start with the first item is this record player. I picked it up at a garage sale for 75 cents. It says does not turn. So I plugged it up to make sure it powers on. It powers on, but it does not spin. So I'm guessing that it needs a new belt. I'm almost certain that this is a belt drive. This is not a real high brand. It's nothing special. But locally, I sell a lot of the lower end record players. There are a ton of novice record, people out there, people that are just now getting into the whole record scene, and they're not looking to spend a buttload of money for a record player. So I've been selling these lower end record players for extremely good prices, and they just sell extremely fast. So I picked that up for 75 cents. You can't lose. I'm going to order the parts that's needed, and I'll just, throw it on there real fast. It's not a hard repair. It won't take me long, and I should be able to get like 40 bucks for it. I picked up the Big Mouth Billy Bass. It is the holiday one, so I wish I would have picked this up before Christmas, but oh well. Hopefully somebody will still buy it. These sell pretty good. I paid $1 for this item. It's brand new in the box. I picked up a camera bag. I always buy camera bags. For some reason, they just sell really good for me. They sell fast. They're cheap to ship. Picked this up for $1. I picked up a brand new pair of kids. They are the blue ones, and these should sell really fast. They're brand new. They're a good size. I also picked up this AirHawk comfort seating system. This is like an air cushion for your motorcycle seat. It's brand new in the box. I picked this up. I paid $2 for it. I picked up this record player, Audio Technics fully automatic, belt drive, stereo turntable. It's brand new in the box. It's never been used. I picked this up for $5. This turntable does not sell for a lot of money. I don't even have to look it up. I've had this model before. I think I'm just gonna use this personally because it's super easy to use. It's a very simple turntable. So I'm gonna plug it up and be testing records with it. I have thousands of records that need to be tested. So this will be my new testing device, and for $5, you can't beat it. I picked up this pair of vintage, I think they're called Durango West. Yeah, that's what they are, Durango West cowboy boots. The only reason I picked them up is because they're vintage and they're in extremely good condition. I would consider these almost new. They have very, very little wear on the bottom. The heels don't look like they've ever been, used or abused at all. And Durangos are not that expensive of boots, but from my understanding and my research, there are two different kinds. There's Durango and then there's Durango West. I looked them up. They seem to be selling pretty good, so I got them for $6, so that was a really good deal. And I have the original box. The top is just down there on the ground, but I have the original box, the original paperwork little thing. I got some other paperwork that's down there. So for $6 isn't too bad. Alrighty, next item, I picked up this teapot thing. I forget the actual name of what they call this item. It stumps my brain right now, but here's the teapot, sits on top. You fill this container up with water. There's a heating element that you put down there that burns, and it will heat this up so you can pour your water out of this spigot. It does have wooden handles. It's definitely got some age on it. I cannot find a maker's mark anywhere. So this is a pretty decent item. I'm gonna have to do some more research on it, see if I can find out who made it. But I picked that up. I paid $3 for it. Purchased this Coke tray. Nothing real special, but it's pretty good condition. It does have a little bit of wear on the bottom, but it's definitely heavy. It's got some weight on it. And overall, really good graphics. But anyways, I paid $1 for it. Pretty cool. Coke stuff always sells for me. Alrighty, the next item is this Denon. It is a CD player. Actually, I just did a video of me repainting the casing on this CD player. I picked this up at garage sales Saturday and Friday night. I repainted it. On the top here, it had two really big chip marks in the paint. Looked like somebody had chipped away the paint or something. So I spent about $7 on sandpaper and paint, and I repainted it. So I think it turned out really good. The paint really does look really nice. Like I said, if you want to go check out that video, you can. This is a really good unit. It has the wood grain sides. It's not really a real wood grain, it's more of a veneer, but it has the wood sides on it. And it was a cool project to repaint it. I love doing stuff like this, but I definitely wouldn't do it unless it was worth it. In this unit, it definitely was worth it. I also ordered a new knob for it. This knob is usually always missing on these units, but you can find them fairly cheap online. And it does have the original remote, so this is a pretty cool unit. I think I ended up paying, I think it was like $5 or $10 for that because of the chips on the top and the fact that they said they didn't test it. So, all right, next unit, I picked up this one. As you can see, there's the brand. It's a fairly new unit. It's definitely more modern. It has the HDMI port on the front. That's an HDMI auxiliary. It has a couple of HDMI auxiliary ports on the back. It's a pretty good unit. I have the original box for it, the original owner's manual, the original remote. I paid $15 for this one. I haven't looked up the comps on this yet, but I'm guessing it's going to be at least $200, maybe $250, because of the original box, original remote, and the manual. So that was a really good score. I picked up this Stetson hat. They were asking $25, and I definitely wasn't going to pay that much for this item. So what I ended up doing was I ended up bundling it with these 4 items that you see here. So altogether, I think I probably have like $5 in it. It's a really nice Stetson. It's in really good condition. I would say that this hat is new. I don't think anybody's really worn it out in the weather. It does have, you know, a little bit of, you know, fuzzies and some lint and stuff. But it's pretty cool. It does have the feathers. It has the Stetson pin right there. I'm going to clean it up really well. It is a Stetson. It's a 5X. And it's a size 7 1/4. And it's just in fantastic condition. So that was a good score. These hats, I've sold them in the past. I should be able to get an easy $75 to $100 for that hat, no problem. I have the original box, and I have the original paperwork to go with it. Alrighty, the next unit that I picked up was this Fisher. It is a VHS player, and it's definitely got some age on it, and surprisingly, it works great. I've already tested this unit, but I haven't cleaned it up yet. As you can see, it's fairly dirty and it's got some scratches, so I probably am going to repaint this one just like I did that one, and it'll definitely be worth it. This unit is selling for pretty good money, and I have the original box for this VHS player. So I have the original box, the original manual, and the original remote, and that makes it a super score because I just haven't been able to find this one with the original box and original manual. So, you know, I'm going to take the 30 to 45 minutes of pulling the top panel off, sanding it down, and repainting it. It's definitely worth it, and it'll make the unit look really, really nice. And this is a good unit, though. I've had these in the past. I've sold these before. See how it has this double swinging door? So the top part swings up, the bottom part swings in. It's a really high-end unit, especially for its time. So yeah, I picked this up. And remember, I bundled this item, and these two items together. Altogether, I paid $40. So I would guess that I have, you know, $5 or $10 in it. I mean, if you split it up evenly, I have $10 in each item, but I think that I have a little more in this item because she was asking a lot more for this. This is a Alligator Purse, vintage, in pretty good condition. The strap has some wear, but as you can see, it's in fairly decent condition. There are quite a few of these listed. This one has a unique flap that opens up double, and this one is actually made in Cuba. You can't really see it right here, but it says made in Cuba. It's in fairly good condition. The bottom doesn't have any cracks or a lot of wear. These are selling anywhere between $100 to $250, just depending on the condition, the maker, and the age. But that was a good score. So that was one of the items that was bundled. This was another good score. This is an antique bell. I cannot think of the name of what they call it. It's the man on one side and the monkey on the other. But it is missing the actual dingle, you know, the actual bell part in the middle. But it's definitely got some age on it, and it's worth probably $100. Alrighty, the next item that I picked up was, it's kind of like an Erector Set, but instead of it being metal, it's like these plastic little gears, and you can make things. You can, you know, add lights, and everything's electrical, mechanical. You know, it's a pretty cool toy. I'm not really sure the exact date on this. I haven't really looked at it too much. I just picked up the whole box because it was only marked $2. It had a list of all the crap that was in there, and it looks like I could probably put together a really good set, or maybe a little bundle listing. There's quite a few items in here, multiple different boxes, and so I'm just going to try to go through it and see exactly what I can find and what I can put together out of all of these pieces. Haven't looked at any comps or anything, haven't looked at, you know, haven't really done any research at all. You know, I talk about it in my videos a lot, that I buy things without looking them up, and this is a prime example of that. I mean, $2, I know that there's money to be made. You know, how much, I'm not really sure, but I definitely know that there is, you know, some money to be made. So I picked up this. Another item that I picked up was this Coretech. It's like a motorcycle. It goes on your gas tank. It has these magnets, and it sits on your gas tank, and it can hold, I think that's for an iPad. And then it has all of these, you know, other pockets and, you know, gadgets and gits and stuff like that to hold items securely on a gas tank. I also picked up this Hope Nail motorcycle bag. It's a leather one. It does have a motorcycle lock with the keys in there. Pretty nice. Yeah, pretty in good condition. There's no rips, no tears, no nothing. So I picked these two items up. I bought together, and I paid 15 bucks for the two. Next item that I picked up, this item was also picked up at the church sale, is this tripod. It is made in West Germany, and I do not know how to pronounce the name. It's Linhof. Linhof. I'm guessing that's how they pronounce it. It's in really good condition. I'm not sure if this handle is Bakelite or not. It definitely looks like Bakelite, but I'm not sure if they made stuff out of Bakelite in Germany and West Germany during this time period. But it's an aluminum tripod. It's in pretty good condition, surprisingly. It's got the level on the top. This tripod also got the crest right there for the name or the maker. It's in pretty good condition. I took a gamble on this. I didn't know the name brand. I definitely will remember that, you know, brand from now on. I took a gamble on it. I picked it up, $2, and this tripod's selling for, you know, depending on the condition, 100, maybe 150. I'm not really sure. I got to make sure that, you know, one thing is these little rubber caps over the feet. I'm not sure if that's original or if somebody added those on, but it's missing one. And I'm going to clean it up a little bit, but it's a really nice item. Next item that I picked up was this, it's actually just a suitcase. And the reason I picked it up is because obviously it's vintage, but it's one of those aluminum type metal suitcases, and it is brand new. It's never been, the top, it looks like maybe it was opened, but I looked in there, it is still wrapped up. It appears to be, you know, new old stock, so I picked it up. It was only $2, so I haven't looked this item up. This was another item that I took a gamble on. I've sold these aluminum metal cases, suitcases in the past, and I did pretty good on it. I just don't remember what the brand was. This is a Spencer, so I'm going to have to do some research on it. But for $2, can't lose. Alrighty, the next item that I picked up was this little JVC, full HD, little camcorder. Nothing special. These are not selling for a whole lot of money, but everything worked on it. It has a battery, it has all the cables, has the manual, and it was only $5. So not too bad, not too shabby. I'm gonna have to do some research on it. Maybe I'll even keep it, give it to my kids, let them make some videos. So that was another item that I picked up, paid $5. Another item that I picked up was this laptop carrying case. The brand is right there, Brent Haven. I just recently sold one of these. This is the laptop case that has the extra, it's like insulated and has protectors. Your laptop just slides through here, and it's really sturdy and strong. You can't damage a laptop if it's in there. It has a bunch of different pockets. Really nice laptop bag. I just recently sold one of these, and that's why I picked this one up. This one was also at the church sale. It was $1, and I'm gonna have to look up comps on it, but I know that I sold the last one for $35, so hopefully this one will go for somewhere close to that. I only paid $1 for it, so it was a good buy. Next item that I picked up was this Legos. I paid $1 for it. It's just a little box with some Legos in it. Not really sure how many's in there. It has a bunch of wheels, a bunch of tires. There are a few men, and they definitely, you know, there's some good stuff in here. You know, Legos are always good to buy, especially if you're getting them really cheap. I have quite a few boxes full of Legos, and I'll just add this to it, and I sell them on eBay quite often. I'm always selling Legos, and you know, there's multiple different ways to sell Legos. Alrighty, so I hope you enjoyed the haul video from this past Saturday at garage sales and yard sales. You know, I didn't really spend a whole lot of money, but the items that I did get, I got really cheap, and I'm gonna make really good profits on pretty much everything. There was a few items that, you know, that are not gonna sell for a whole lot of money, but for the most part, I made a good amount of money that Saturday. So I'm going to show you this item that I was referring to in the beginning of the video. This is something that you can use when you're taking photos. It's something that I've been using for the past week or so. I seen another reseller. I was looking on eBay and I was looking at ties, and I seen another reseller that had this, and I figured out what it was, and I went out and I made one myself, and now I'm recommending it to you. So if you sell items that would look better on a black background, or something that maybe you want to show a reflection of, then this item would work great. This item is something that I use for photographing watches, jewelry, ties, things like that. It really makes the item stand out, and it really does bring up the presentation to an all-time high. So let me flip the camera around and show you what I'm talking about. Alrighty, so this is the item that I am talking about. It is just a piece of glass, and I bought it from Home Depot. You can buy these pieces of glass. I think it was like $4 or $5. And all I did was spray paint the back of the glass. So let me flip this over so you can see what I'm talking about. So here's the back of it. All that is spray paint. Yeah, I mean, you can look at how beautiful that is and tell that I have experience in spray painting. I definitely have a lot of experience, so yours might not look as good as this, or yours might look better than this, but I have a lot of experience spray painting items and also painting cars. So anyways, this is the piece of glass. All you do is spray paint the back of it. I used a flat black. I think it was either flat black or satin black, one of the two. Spray painted the back. And what it'll do is it'll make this side have a nice, shiny, black surface. So when you put an item on it, it really does stand out, and it really does make it look a lot better. Let me go ahead and put an item on there so you can see what I'm talking about. Alrighty, so this is me with actually no prep. So usually what I will do is I will lay the item down, and I'll use the reflection of the light, and I will put a piece of white reflection paper or you know, like cardboard, but it has to be white, so it'll shine the reflection underneath the item, and it'll make it pop. And you can really play around with it, and it really does make a huge difference in your photos. The black just really stands out, so you know, you'll get a better idea if you move your camera around and actually, you know, try to get the best picture as possible. Right now I'm just using my video, so it's not really coming out that good, but you get the idea. This is a very easy setup to make, and it really does make your picture stand out. If you go on eBay, you can find others using the same tactic, and it really works great. It really does set the pictures apart from others. So hope this is something that somebody can use. If you want to make one of these, just go buy a piece of glass and spray paint the back, and you have it. There you go. Alrighty, so I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I don't really do a lot of haul videos, so this was a really rare one for me. But I do want to show off some of my stuff sometimes and give you an idea of the kind of stuff that I buy. Also give you an idea of, you know, how much I buy. I wish I could show y'all everything that I purchase, but I can't do a haul video every day. I pretty much buy stuff day in and day out. So I'm going to try to do some more haul videos though as time goes on. I'm going to try to do at least one every couple of weeks, probably a little bit more than that. I just hope that y'all liked the video. If you did, please leave the comments. Please leave it down in the comments below and hit that thumbs up button. Once again, I want to say thanks to everybody for viewing my videos, for watching my channel. For all of you that have subscribed to the channel, I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Trying to build this channel. It's going, but it's going really slow. But that's fine. I don't really care to have a huge audience. I didn't really come to YouTube to become YouTube famous. I just came to share my experiences, share my business, and hopefully, you know, show some people some stuff. And maybe you can learn something from my videos. Maybe you can't. Maybe you just watch it for pure entertainment. Whatever the case may be, it doesn't really matter to me. But other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.